Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, to another Quick Hits. Ty?
What?
Your turn.
No, my turn. Oh, yeah, it's because last week it was your rant.
Yeah.
Well, folks, I tell you, all fired up. Leafs have won 2 in a row, so you think, why, Tyler, are you fired up? The Leafs have been doing well. Will you quit drinking? Are you unprofessional, are you? Way to go, you made a mess on the floor.
Way to go, Carl.
Your name's not Carl, your name's Alex.
I know.
Like, oh, crap, it's Richard. Anyways, you think like, oh, the Leafs have won 2 games in a row.
Yeah, so why are you mad?
Life is good.
Why are you mad?
Life is good.
Why are you mad?
Because this week, Alex, it's been how would a certain someone say shocking in order to avoid swearing?
Shocking.
It's not a plug whatsoever. Call me Brandon, because I'm Brandon. Brandon, get it?
Call me Brandon because I'm branding.
Like you said branding.
You said call me branding because I'm
Brandon. Like Brandon, like if you put like an apostrophe instead of it, like if you're text.
Who names their child Branding?
Well, no, that's why you don't call him Brand. Beside the point. Okay, I'm just saying right now, folks, if you haven't paid attention to the NHL this week, or specifically last night, or Wednesday night, or Monday night, the officials, as I would say, they're a little screwed up. But for some of you who have been not watching games, let me paint the picture for you.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
So Monday night, as you remember from our last video, from our episode on Talk Show Tuesdays, the Leafs kind of got screwed against Colorado because of the no goal against Austin Matthews.
Yeah.
So then Wednesday happened. We're playing Chicago. In Chicago. The struggling Hawks, which was great because remember how we bashed Seabrook?
Yeah.
And then then he opens the scoring.
It happens.
It does not. Okay, it does happen. So, but anyway, so they score first, but the Leafs get up 2-1. Mm-hmm. They're playing against a good Chicago team in Chicago. Wednesday night rivalry night. NBC Sports
Get to the point.
Figure it out. So there's a mad scramble in front, and so pretty much what happened was the Hawks scored on power play.
Yeah, but how they do it is the problem.
Not how they do it. It's a hard-working goal battle in front. Here's the problem I have. So we'll put the link down below to the sports.
We'll put a link to each of the videos.
If we can, because I know
we can.
I know because a couple of them are on Twitter that I found. A couple are GIFs. GIFs.
GIFs.
Jiffy peanut butter.
Or GIFs. No, it is GIFs.
It's GIFs.
It's not peanut butter. It's GIFs.
Yeah.
Yes.
However,
with a G.
Unfortunately, both can be they can get stuck to you if you have too much of them.
Yeah.
We're
wild hockey all day.
Exactly. We made a GIF
of somebody else.
Of a certain somebody. I'm not.
We love you, Steve.
We love you. Okay, so the goal that happened. So the Hawks are battling in front. I'm gonna quick pull it up here. So there's a scramble in front. Artem and Anisimov in front of the net. Hainsey and Pollock are picking away at the stick. Puck comes to the side of the net. There's Patrick Sharp in there.
Yeah, and it ends up
that's Schmaltz. Nick Schmaltz scores the goal. So Schmaltz is able to tap it in as Freddie's going post to post. But here's the thing. Anisimov falls over.
He does fall over.
The best part is I watched the highlights, and unfortunately, since it was a home game for the Hawks, we got the NBC feed. So we got Mike Milbury.
Here's the thing.
We got Mike Milkshake Burry.
I see the point of Anisimov was literally laying on Frederik Andersen. However, both Pollock and Hainsey made contact with Anisimov, putting him
barely.
Still,
you got to consider these guys are legitimate athletes, and they can make
Yeah, but when you're in a situation like that and your feet are like this, and you got people pushing you from behind and trying to get you out of someplace.
But he gets hit in the head. Watch the overhead. You got the overhead there too. Watch.
Yes, he does get hit in the head.
Watch. Okay, so the puck. He makes the first save, and Anisimov comes in, 1 save, 2 save, and look, his arm before the puck's in the net is jammed up against it. Hainsey's barely pushing him. Pollock is not pushing him. You know Pollock.
He just pushed him.
Barely. No. Barely. But Anisimov, he's not trying to get away. He's not throwing his hands up. He's not trying to avoid contact whatsoever. He's got his head up against his side of his head.
He's got his head up against the side of his head.
His hand up against the side of his head. His gloves really not
I can see the point where
there's the shot. As he's rolling over top of Freddie.
Yes, he's rolling over top of him.
He's not even making an effort.
Because he can't. He's rolling over. You can't really. Okay, you tell me you're going to roll down a hill and you jump straight up to your feet. You do that and then we'll talk. I can see where you're frustrated.
Where's the hill at? Well, I'm saying. Well, here's the thing. So they call it a goal, and it was close, but I feel like that could have been called if you compare it to the Bernier play.
To the Bernier play
where he barely got touched and he didn't know where the hell the puck was, and they still scored. So I'm just saying, if you're gonna call Bernier no goal, that's no goal.
Yes.
Exhibit Well, actually, are we going to count Bernier as A? So then we're at C now. We go to last night, the Oilers in Calgary, Battle of Edmonton, last game, big game, Wednesday night or Thursday.
Battle of Edmonton,
Battle of Alberta. Haven't had enough coffee yet. Hold on.
3, 2, 1.
So we're in overtime. Edmonton was able to come back from Calgary's beating them up in their own building. Edmonton's coming back. Connor McDavid, the superstar, comes down the wing. It makes a play. Shot, save, rebound. They score. Yes, it's all over. The Oilers win, right? The Edmonton, they're getting back in the playoff spot, right? Right? Wrong! You look at the replay and you see what happens, and the Calgary reviews it, which you should review any goal. Empty netter goals should be reviewed too, just in case one was offsides.
False.
And Richie's mad. Look at him. He's breaking his stick. So they show the replay again. So let's get the overhead here. McDavid comes hard across the front of the net. Okay? He is getting touched, a little hooked a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. But still, he's getting hooked, and he's not. So he's going around, and he's trying to cut in front. And Richie's stick somehow, Richie's got his paddle down, and McDavid's stick clips it barely. But Richie's able to get back in position to try to make a second save, which he doesn't. Oilers score. Mm-hmm. Strome scores. They review it. What do? Oh, can I turn the audio on for this?
No.
No, you want to hear this. Have you heard it yet?
I don't want to hear it. Well, no, I'm not going to show it to the fans anyways, at least.
It's great because...
We're not going to show it.
No, I want to show it because I want
to. We don't need to show it. They can watch the video themselves.
Okay, fine. You watch the video yourself. But here's what the ref says.
Yes.
After further review from the hockey ops in Toronto, it's been determined that there's no goal on the play. There is goaltender interference. We have no goal. So pretty much he's pointing at Toronto. So as Edmonton, who already loves Toronto already, or anyone out west loves Toronto already, they're going to call it no goal. So that's no goal. However, the Anisimov goal is still a goal. We're going to continue onward. We're playing Minnesota and Pittsburgh. We're having a mad scramble. I forgot what period this was, but oh gosh, what's his name? Hold on, let me figure out the name here. It is DeSmith. Casey DeSmith, number 1 for the Pit. I forget he's a minor league goaltender. I think I would remember this. Anyways, so Mikko Koivu was driving that. Him and Ian Cole kind of tie up 6 or whatever, and the shot goes right through DeSmith's legs.
Yep.
But the call on the ice was a goal. It was call on the ice was a goal.
Yep.
And don't forget, fans, all these plays that we're talking about were goals to begin with. We'll talk about, there's another play, but that's beside the point. So Koivu gets tied up, and he kind of turns, and Cole's stick goes between his legs. And as you see, if you watch on the replay, I'll try to find if I can shoot the GIF or find the YouTube link, I'll try to put it on the description down there. You see that the Smith stick goes out of the way from the overhead shot. And here's the thing. They look at him like, oh, he's got interfered with, so we have to call it because it looks like Koivu's stick comes through. However, if you watch the replay, there's Cole's stick. His own defenseman knocks it out of the way.
Can I say one thing, though? I'm going to play devil's advocate in this situation because I completely understand. I completely understand your point. The Koivu situation, that should have been an allowed goal. The Anisimov situation, not saying Anisimov was doing anything wrong, coming from a non-goalie perspective, that shouldn't have been allowed a goal.
Didn't really help anything if that wasn't been a goal.
The McKinnon goal
Pittsburgh won 6
should have been a goal.
So it would have been
and
a
then
5-4 game.
What was the other one? The Bernier one.
Where he barely touched his stick.
That should have been a goal. However, I'll play devil's advocate in this situation because there always has to be 2 sides here. And we're trying to be a professional show. Goaltender interference is defined as when goaltender interference is a penalty in ice hockey whereby a player is found in the goal crease when a goalie is establishing his position in the same area. So,
preventing him from making a save, correct?
No, when a goalie is establishing his position in the same area where a player is found in the goal crease.
Is that the NHL rule?
That is NHL rule under the NHL rule book number 69.
It is Rule 69.
Yes.
What? Nice.
Yeah, I know. Nice.
Anyways. But it's
so,
just like...
So in the situation of Mikko Koivu...
He was outside the crease.
No, Mikko Koivu...
watch the...
When the shot was taken, and goaltender, what was his name? I don't even care.
DeSmith. Casey DeSmith.
Yeah, Casey DeSmith. When When the shot was taken...
That was Ian Cole's stick. It was his own defenseman.
Yes, Mikko Koivu didn't make contact with the goalie. However, his skate was in the blue paint.
This ain't 1999. They made that rule. If you can be in the crease now, you can be in the crease. This ain't Brett Hall.
This is just one of those things where I'm going to say We're not going to talk about the Brett Hall situation. But this is just one of those things where at the GM meetings, which are coming up now. Yes, when everyone gets their polos on and everything.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to get into that because you know for a fact that that's a damn vacation.
It is a damn vacation.
There are no meetings. They don't talk about anything. They're just like, yeah.
They talk about
stuff. They
come
in, hey guys, here's what we're going to, here's what the press is going to ask.
They talk about stuff. You can't be completely blatant to one side here.
Yes.
Yes, no, you can't.
What are we going to do to keep Arizona in the league? So this Vegas thing, I'm genius, right? Yes, Gary, you are right. Good job. Everyone's shaking hands. Everyone patting the back. I'm sure I'm scratching your balls. Whatever. That's all that happens.
They need to redefine the rule, and they also need to redefine, and it's been said by multiple people as before.
Well, you watched the quiz. We watched the quiz last night.
Oh no, hold on. Let me finish.
Okay.
It's been said by multiple people, both independent news sources and then also national news like TSN, Sportsnet, those kind of outlets where they talked about whether or not those situations where goals in specifically goalie interference, Rule 69, whether the decision of the play should be brought to hockey ops.
Yeah, so that was the big
the ref, or just leave it.
Well, here's the thing.
Because you have two options here. You can't have the ref and hockey ops both making a decision.
That's why I'm thinking you have a neutral party. You have yes.
That's what hockey ops
is. Yes, it is in
That's
Toronto.
That's what hockey ops
and here's the thing. I just don't like. Well, first of all, I don't like the fact they just point at Toronto like, oh yeah, because it was a Toronto guy. No, who cares? It's Calgary and Edmonton playing. Beside the point is what I'm saying is it should be hockey ops because you have a guy that's paid to be neutral. So like a ref, however he sees it from his angle and he is hired by the league. The ref can be judgment call. He said he doesn't want to be wrong, hey? He doesn't want to be wrong. That's why he looks at him like, oh crap, I messed up. Hockey ops, guess what? If he's wrong, guess what? They'll see it. If they see that play, I'm like, nope, that's fine. Bernier barely got touched. DeSmith, that wasn't Mikko Koivu. That was his defenseman. All right, we'll leave it as a goal. The other guy's like, oh, they're gonna give me so because and don't forget. Okay, take that back. The Bernier call was obviously in Toronto.
Yes,
but the Casey DeSmith, the Pittsburgh call was in Pittsburgh. The Chicago was in Chicago.
Where the game is, though. Doesn't matter where the game is, though. There's no bias
obviously,
from hockey.
Obviously,
there's no hockey ops biased to the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Well, no, because it's the refs that are calling it, eh? That's the ref's decision. The ref watches it on his little iPhone, or it's bigger than.
That's the point.
Where's my phone?
I believe that they should give the situation to hockey ops. They should give the call to hockey ops.
Yes.
Obviously, refs can only do so much, and I feel sympathy for them because they get a lot of crap and they get a lot of tag, and there's been a lot of stuff going on recently. However, in a situation...
Well, they're not helping their cause.
They're doing their best.
Where's that Bart Simpson, at least you tried cake?
Exactly.
Every ref should get that at the end of the season.
At least you tried.
Wait, what? At least they're tried?
I said at least they tried, and you said at least you tried, and that's how it sounded. At least they're tried.
At least they're tried. I mean, so you started saying one thing, and I had to cut you off.
From my personal perspective, the rule needs to be redefined very explicitly, the situation of the goal call should be brought to hockey ops in Toronto because there's no bias there. There's no bias. And then the ref are hired to not have a bias. They're basically like a judge.
Yes.
Quite literally.
Whereas the cop is the one, the refs. That's the cop's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well, here, I'll leave it up to the judge. He'll make the right decision. There you go.
The cop gets all the blame,
because guess what?
Judge...
The ref knows when he makes a call, he's going to have to go to the coach.
Exactly.
And he doesn't. And I'm surprised the Leafs didn't get away with it because I wouldn't want to talk to Babs when he's mad because all he does is smile at you, and that's not good. No, it's like a.
Yeah.
If you watch,
fucked up, didn't you?
If you guys want to, if you guys want to look at a couple of the other, go to the Flintor at the Flintor on Twitter. They had a very nice one about Babs after the Matthews disallowed goal. If you can lip read, you know exactly what Babs says. If you're blind, you exactly know what he says too, because it's not PG friendly. It ain't WWE friendly. Speaking of WWE, Roman Reigns on Sunday. Anyways,
I think it's time to wrap it up here.
It's not really quick. Hey, we're looking at the clock now, and that's 15 minutes. Oh, geez. Well, you know what?
It's more like 16 minutes, going on 16 minutes, 30 seconds.
Well, we'll try to knock it down from now on, but this one, we had to have some detail here. We had to get
I blame you.
It's all my fault. We had to get this out of the way. Trust me. Hey, I told you. If the Hawks had won that game in overtime, if Nylander hadn't saved the day, guess what? We would have done that thing at midnight. I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't care if you had to sleep. We were going to do it right then and there, and I was going to be screaming. Everyone's going to probably call the neighbors and call the cops on a noise complaint. But thankfully they won, so I'm a little. You think I'm mad now and angry now? You should have seen exactly. I was brother. I was gonna go Hulkamania on everybody.
At least we didn't knock the sticks down.
Yeah, Alex, and throw buckets. Nope. 2 for 2 on quick hits.
This was Quick Hits. Alex Keel for Tyler Keel. See you next time.